Switching now to our first Midday Forum. Joining us is Pastor Mitch Larson with Calvary Community Church. Now, this church is having a full-scale musical production. Tell us about that.
Well, it's called The Christmas Post, and it's this coming weekend, and it is a really fun, upstyle, high-energy, Broadway-style musical. It's set in 1947. It's kind of based on some Norman Rockwell paintings, like a slice of Americana, if you can remember those, or if you've looked back at those, right?
That's
Erica,
right.
yeah.
And what's the plot of this musical? Every story has to have, a problem and something to overcome.
Yeah, well, the main character is a single mom, and she really wants to get a special toy for her daughter. And so she's taken on a second job, and her car is broken down, a lot of the same kind of problems we have today. And meanwhile, her daughter has taken on a little job as a newsie, selling newspapers. And the two of them separately are trying to surprise each other, and they're trying to earn enough money to get a special Christmas gift for their loved ones. So. And
then they just try and overcome that, all those problems, and all throughout the whole musical.
Exactly, yeah, and they're faced with all kinds of problems, and then they find interesting characters along the way, and people who've been affected by life in so many different ways. Some who are very materialistic, some who are very caring and giving, and it's kind of a cool community of people who help Alice, the single mom, overcome.
Is it just lots and lots of music the whole time, or just songs here and there, or just instruments?
It's kind of like an old-fashioned Broadway musical, like you would see Hello, Dolly or The Music Man or something like that, where there's a lot of dialogue that's not sung, and then they'll suddenly burst into song, and kind of share their heart through a song. So.
And tickets, tell us a little bit about the tickets. I know we can call and go online.
There are no tickets, actually.
Okay.
You can just show up, and we should find a place for you.
So it's free?
It is free. We have a free will offering. If you'd like to, we are also taking a collection for the food bank, so if you could bring a non-perishable food item. But if you forget that, we'll still let you in. But we just are trying to do that. That's the idea behind this show, is sacrificial giving. And we want to do that for our community. In fact, we tell our congregation, we love you, but this is for our community.
Absolutely. Well, you heard it there.
All
right, thank you so much. Stay with us. You're watching Channel 8 Eyewitness News Midday in HD.